It feels abnormal to be recording in the middle of a day on a Monday.
It feels, I think, fucking great.
We should be working right now.
No. I took off.
No.
I am off until January 2nd, and I could not be happier.
I am too, actually. It's going to feel so
You are not.
good. Yes, I am. What do you mean? How would you know my freaking schedule? It's Christmas week, everybody. I'm so excited. I actually can't wait. I'm so also sorry for the nasally way I sound. I'm like listening to myself in my ears. Taylor, you're making a face. Don't make a face. I'm doing my best. I'm coming off of being sick. Sorry for the delay in this episode. That was why, because I was a germ on like literally walking around.
Did anything come out today?
What?
Any episode?
No, I was ill.
What the hell, bitch?
Because I was
slacking.
sick. I was sick.
Just kidding.
I've been sick like really bad.
I know.
So yeah, don't mind the nasal drip. I'm so excited for Christmas. Can you please tell us what you asked for? What is with you hitting your microphone? This is a chaotic start. What did you ask for Christmas? What did you ask for Christmas?
I have no idea.
Taylor's bringing evil energy into here. You're bringing evil energy. Like
no,
you're like
I'm
this.
Not.
Okay, well, I'll go first.
Wait, let's see. I don't know. I feel like I bought everything that I wanted for
What's
myself.
in your hair? You have cardboard in your hair.
Where? To be honest, this was the one year where I don't think I made a list, did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
You made a whole ass list.
Oh. Well, yours was like 5 pages long.
Yeah, because I wanted to give different price points.
To be completely transparent, about a month ago, I was spending like I was goddamn Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
And I didn't really, like I was buying whatever I wanted, everything. And so I didn't really feel like I needed a whole lot. I think I randomly put together a list so mom would stop asking for it.
Because she will ask every day.
So I don't really know what I don't even remember what I put on there. Probably also, some like perfume and stuff. I
remember you put perfume on there. I remember you had...
I had some black boots.
Black boots, AirPods.
Oh, so mama did need something.
I forget what else you had on your list. Those are good. That's like good shit.
Yeah, because it's not that I want like the newest AirPods. It's because I have been using the old first generation ones and one of the AirPods doesn't work.
Oh God. So you're listening out of one ear every day?
Yep.
I love gifting. I cannot wait for you to have your present.
I know you keep saying that.
I'm sorry I keep saying it. And
no,
guess
I
what?
like that. I get me excited.
I said what you got on the podcast on last week's episode. I said what listened. It is. So, and I say on the podcast, don't listen if you're Taylor. Like literally turn it off.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So thank God. Okay, that was genuine. That means you haven't listened and you don't know what it is.
No, yeah.
Okay, thank God.
I haven't listened since
I had a fear. I had a fear that you would listen and you were lying.
I really like what I gave you and I'm not going to say anything because I usually, one thing about me, I can't hold a secret. Especially gift giving. So I usually on accident tell people what I got them.
You know what's annoying though is Jordan like just gets it out of me. It's not like I can't lie really at all.
Yeah, I can't either.
And so he goes, you got me the Veja shoes, didn't you? And we were on our date night and I go,
wait, well, how did he know that?
Because it was my idea a while ago. I kept planting the seed. And I go, no, my face is like upside down smile. I'm like, I know I didn't.
I kind of hate that because it's so much fun when they don't know.
He goes, it's not the point of getting like being surprised. It's the point of getting something you want without having to pay for it. I said, oh, that's like being thought of. And I was like, that's nice. That's true. It's a fact. It's good.
I like that.
Respect it.
What was on your, I think your page was 20 pages long.
There were about 1,300 items. No, I'm just kidding. But I had a meditation. I really want a meditation set I found on Amazon to go like in the corner of my bedroom. I had an acupuncture board, which is just like an Amazon like plastic thing. I asked for a castor oil.
Oh yeah.
Pack. I had on there like I think an Elwood like brown sweat set.
What is Elwood?
The Elwood's really freaking cute. If anybody's listening doesn't know what that is, Google it right now. It's like the cutest sweat sets, kind of like a Ritzia's TNA, but they also have like sweatsuits. I'm waiting for them to come back in stock, but they're out of stock right now. I don't really know. That was really it. I don't remember all the things on my list. Pretty sure that was it though. I definitely don't need shoes. I went buck wild on a pair of shoes. Yeah, let's not do that again on Black Friday, shall we? I bought way too many pairs of shoes.
It's funny because I keep seeing these TikToks that were like, I forget the exact saying, but it's these people shopping for Christmas gifts and they're like, oh shit, I keep on finding things for myself.
I know. My friend said Sam Borski posted something like that. She was like, it was funny because she always posts good memes. Like I love people that post good memes. My other friend Eva also posts really good memes, and it's always like somebody putting on like mascara and they have like a Starbucks cup and it's like a frog with like a pink hat and it's like, oops, I went shopping and I bought more stuff for me or something like that.
That's how I felt really hard. My intention on Black Friday was to buy for others and I bought for myself. And now I have this fixation with receiving an Amazon package.
Like, oh no.
But I need to, no, well, not anymore as of a week ago.
Oh, true. Well, you got a new car. You got a new car payment.
Car. Mama got a new car. So I have a new monthly payment. So I actually figured out my finances and need to stop spending on clothing.
Welcome to the other side.
And Welcome to the good life. It also wasn't just clothing. Like, yes, majority, but also just random gadgets on Amazon.
Oh my God, I get stuck on that too. I need this pill organizer. I need this brand new eye mask. I need it's like we never needed that. I never needed that, but yet I need it today, tomorrow.
And that in the moment you think, oh, this doesn't matter. It's like cheap. It adds up.
$30-$40 like all the time adds up quick. Like think about that. A $30 shirt is also like a skim shirt. Mm-hmm. For me, I equate it to clothes. Me too. Because I'm like, wait, I love clothes. We're going to talk about that today because I don't want to get into it, but Tay helped me with my closet and I'm going to talk about it in a second because today's actually about boss energy, main character energy, and like energetically showing up differently in 2025. Mm-hmm. But we're also going to not make it so like tight of an episode. Taylor and I are just going to banter because
that's more fun.
We always get off the mic and we're so funny. And I'm like, God damn it. Why? It's almost like when you get the camera on you and the mic on, you forget that you're funny.
Yeah.
And you it's an accidental turn it on because there's something pointed at you.
Yeah.
But we don't mean to. It's not like I'm meaning to turn on anything.
Know. Because I feel like Sid and I talk every single day, multiple times, whether it's FaceTime or call. And sometimes I'm like, fuck, I wish the camera was on then. I wanted to pretend that we're not being recorded. It's sometimes hard.
I'm trying. I mean, it's hard with the ring lights and the camera and the microphone and the headphones. You know what I mean?
What was I going to say?
About energetically showing up differently in 2025. Yes,
this is what I wanted to say. One thing about being like the boss ass bitch energy, and Mom actually said this because I told her what we were recording. She's like, that doesn't mean you're a mean girl. So I want to make that very clear. It doesn't mean when you show up as your authentic self and like the boss energy, doesn't mean you're being a bitch. It means you're just not taking people's shit. Like there's a very fine line. I don't want to come on here and be like, oh no, blah, 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 blah. But I just want to make that clear in the beginning. This doesn't mean you're being rude. No. We are very authentically like real people.
I love that.
So, yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. It's not being mean.
You can kindly, directly deliver a message. And I think that's the whole point of this. And the whole point of this is, I feel like this year, for some reason was, I don't know, like maybe hard for me. I feel like I got sick a lot. I had health stuff, like work stuff. Sick a lot. Yeah, I know. And just like shitty. And I don't like the energy that's like surrounding me right now. Like in that way, like being sick, the chaos, hustling way too hard and way too many things. I don't like any of that energy. So I'm energetically showing up differently in 2025. And we were like, that's boss energy. That's like main character energy. It's kind of the same thing, but either way, when you say boss energy or main character energy, it kind of has a negative connotation.
Yeah, it does.
So, and I don't know why. I'm like, no, I just want to show up differently in my energy in 2025 because I don't want to carry all this shit with me. And did you know that energy is actually like a physical thing? Mm-hmm. So when you're negative or chaotic or like feeling like stressed or, anxious, all these things, you actually have an energy that shows up around you that is a negative. It's a below. It's a different vibration below. And that can onset things like sickness.
Yeah.
It brings, like negativity around you. That's why they say manifestation is a real thing. Mm-hmm. So energetically for 2025, I want more. Yeah. I want more, but I want in the same sense less because I don't want chaos. I want to be doing less in 2025. I want to be way more organized, way more on my shit. And also like, I got to walk the walk. And I'm not going to lie. There are a few people that have told me this, and you've kind of told me this too. If I'm going to do the business things that I want to do, that I know I can do and I have passion for, I also need to believe that I can.
Yes.
And lately I've been showing up like a pipsqueak.
I feel like you've been better.
Squeak. I've been better, but I need more.
And then it's just, I think it's been hard because you also have been sick.
I know.
A lot.
Well, my immune system is like shot
Why?
from overworking it.
Yeah.
Like my blood work was like basically just saying that I don't take any downtime, and
you need to really listen to that.
I know.
Like seriously.
And that I've been eating too many eggs and I'm allergic to eggs.
I feel like going off the energy, I'm in a rut.
Are you
low-key be in a rut.
Really? Wait, tell me more. Why?
I don't know. I think I don't like the energy I'm in right now. I don't.
So let's manifest something else.
I know. I feel icky. I don't feel like I'm motivated as much as I want to be with things I love. I am not. I've been sleeping in like very tired, and it's probably winter depression.
Seasonal depression is real.
For sure. And I haven't been taking my vitamins.
That actually you need to be doing.
Because I feel so much better. I take a B complex, magnesium, fish oil, D3, ashwagandha. I don't know the rest. I can't remember, but I haven't really been on that either. I feel like I've just been off energetically, and some things with like a relationship I'm currently in, kind of working through those things. And I don't want to go into that, but I think I need to spend more time with me. And like, because I remember talking to you, and I kind of forget to like, I'm such a person that recharges alone. Like that's why I live alone. And I've been kind of forgetting to have a designated night to myself of recharging alone. And I need to remember, I needed like 1 or 2 a week.
I didn't realize I needed that either.
I need that bad, or else I feel like I'm cranky. I don't feel myself. Yeah, I need that. So I think I'm just in a weird stage too. And maybe I bet a lot of other people can relate to that.
I think everybody can relate to that. I also think like picture yourself right now, like out of body, like picture you as a being over there. Like you are seeing yourself. You're kind of like the energy is kind of bad. You know that in your head, but let's just say we're looking at Taylor from the outside. Cause I can look at Taylor from the outside. And I'm like, I know that she can kick ass in her job and like have her alone time, and while still having friend balance and relationship balance. And like, I know that your finances are new and kind of scary, but I know that you can handle that.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of a boss. So I can look that externally, but like do that with yourself. Everybody even listening for a second, like look at yourself from afar and be like, okay, I know this person because you do, it's you. But intention wise, like what am I feeling right now? Because I know, like for me, if I'm looking outside at me, I know that I can do the things I said I was going to do. I know I can do brand strategy. I know that I can like blow up this business. I know that I can run campaigns like for Well Said. I know I can run a challenge and like do it fucking well. Like I know I can.
I think too, what I've seen, what's cool, if we're just rambling here.
We're rambling, baby. This is a ramble episode.
Because I get to see you both in this work and then also at work.
Yeah.
And I know that you never fucking half-ass something. When you do something, it's 130%, whether it's an event, a campaign, like I've seen you throw shit. So have other people, like the Well Said events, like it is always so well done.
Oh my God.
No pun intended.
Oh my God.
But it is though. So I think me looking outside with you, I think you're just learning to like listen to your body. And like you do, I think more than you didn't realize that you do need to take time to slow down.
Yeah.
I think everyone talks about it like, oh, we need time, like no shit. But I think you actually need a little more time than you think, and that's okay. You're learning that. And now also in a weird way, being sick helps you to slow down.
Well, I mean, I literally just chilled.
Yeah.
And I also like worked on stuff on my computer. It was kind of nice, like stuff I wouldn't ordinarily work on. But it was hard to hear like somebody DM me and they were like, practice what you preach. I was like, fuck, I totally do need to. Shit, like somebody outed me.
And what I like too, what I want you to bring into 2025, you are more authentically yourself on social media.
Do you think I am?
Yeah.
Right now I am?
Yes. I think with your sharing on your stories, I think You are just kind of like, so you're talking to a friend.
Wait, you really think that?
Yes.
That was my goal. I was just like, you know,
like sometimes you don't have makeup, you be looking a little rough.
I know. I do. No, but
like you're real. And I think people admire that. And sometimes it's hard because I'm your sister. So I see you like that anyways. But
did you know something? My story views have tripled.
Yeah. I feel like you're creating a real community.
I want to.
Yeah.
That is my purpose. Like I know it. And I'm like, my energy needs to be, I'm confident enough and a leader enough to build a community. And I want you a part of that. Like I feel like I want so much more out of this year. And I realize you can set intentions and you can set reasons and things you're going to do, but I do a lot already. And I don't really want to be doing that many things anymore.
Yeah.
And I want to just have a different energy going into this year. So like, that's what we're going to talk about today. I want to take a slight sidetrack to just say our faves right now. Because we're deep in the epi and we need to say our faves.
Oh, yeah.
I have a fave in my mind, but do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
So I joined the Summer Fridays game late, but I just got the Vanilla Beige lip balm.
Finally.
Absolutely love it. And it's lasting me a long ass time. I keep it in my one purse 24/7. Yes. I have
the other one.
Yes.
I have that one too.
So that one, that's the more clear one.
This is vanilla.
And then I have the Vanilla Beige, which has like a tint of like a brown, I'd say. So that's my fave. Also, I just forgot on Black Friday, I forgot that I love the Laneige lip mask. Yeah. And I got it too on Black Friday for like $20. I love it. I used to get it all the time, but then I just forgot about it for some reason.
Yes.
That's my fave. And then my last fave that you put me on is the Ilia SPF
tinted moisturizer.
Tinted moisturizer. Because that actually... Or previously I was using NARS and it like clogged my pores.
Same.
Feels like a fucking cake face.
It's honestly bad.
It is bad. I'm sorry, but
I like the one, but I also realized I looked really orange. I was like looking orange for
I don't
a long
like the one
time.
I had. So I like, those are my three faves. Laneige lip mask, Summer Fridays Vanilla Beige lip gloss, and then Ilia tinted moisturizer. Those are my three faves.
Ilia is actually clean too, and I switched to Ilia from NARS, and I like it. It does take some getting used to because it's a different style of makeup.
Yeah,
like NARS I would wear a little bit more, if that makes sense. So I am definitely like kind of rocking a little bit of my like scars on my face a little bit more lately, which I actually don't really mind because my skin is breathing and it's actually starting to turn over way more. And can you tell?
Oh yeah,
my skin is so much happier.
And I like Ilia. It's cleaner because I used to use their mascara.
Yeah.
It's just, who cares? Like I'm sick of like the aesthetic of girls just looking like airbrushed.
No, it's not real.
It's not real.
I just don't want to be that anymore. But that's why I like Ilia. But it is thinner. So it's just like, it's not as much coverage, which I don't mind. But I do have some scars and I'm getting rid of them. I'm chilling. We're good. We're good. Got that turnover going. I like your favorites though, because I own all of them. This is new. My fave, one of the things on my list is the Essence. It's a $4 eyelash base.
Oh.
And so my friend Ivy sent it to me. It's on Amazon, $4. And by the way, Essence is a clean brand. They're from the UK. I used to work with them, or Canada or the UK. I think Canada. They're in both. I know that. But I used to work with them like 4 years ago and I forgot about them. Then my friend was like, dude, I told her, your lashes are staying curled. They look amazing.
Okay, I'm getting it right now.
It's $4 on Amazon. It's Essence. And I wore it today. Look at my eyelashes, Taylor.
Yeah, they look really good.
I based it. So I did that underneath my mascara. It's not white. It's like clear, like slight tint of brown. And my lashes are staying up, curled, and like stunning.
Oh my God.
It's it's not purple. It's blue. It's like white and blue.
This one?
It's really skinny. It's white and blue. No, wait. I'll link it in the episode. I'm going to make my note to myself.
So funny because I just also switched to a different mascara brand and it's the Essence Princess. It's the black and green one.
I've used that before.
I'm wearing it right now.
Oh,
I'm wearing yours right now.
Oh, cute.
Because I did my makeup here. Okay.
I will say too, the second thing that I like, I have tried mascaras. There was a really cute Lancome one that was called like I think it's called Elastic or something like that. It's got a weird like tube that goes from skinny to like a little bit skinnier. No, that's not it. I'll link it too.
Okay.
But I'll link it in my bio, everybody, so you can find that one. But what I was going to say was I started using the Ilia because my eyes would get really irritated and not clear. And I realized that something was irritating my eyes like every single day. It was my mascara. I use the old Ilia mascara. Crap. Literally crappy, like the brown tube one, I think it is. I got the white tube one. I love it. It doesn't fall off. It doesn't like get wispy or like in my eyes. And my eyes are clearer than they ever. How clear are my eyes right now?
They look really
Usually
good.
my eyes are cloudy. I look like I'm like barely high. Not good. So I'm just making small changes. And I will say this. I've said this like 3 episodes in a row. Do not rush to clean out your makeup and create like clean makeup habits. This is not a race. This is a marathon. So just start changing things one at a time. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, those are my faves right now. We do have a write-in because I don't have a write-in about this episode and I wanted to give a little like advice in the beginning. So I'm going to go right into this well-said advice right here. It says, hey, said I recently graduated from college and moved back in my parents for a little bit. I'm working and saving, but I have fallen into a darker depression than I would have hoped. I'm trying to fill my time with hobbies to avoid going on my phone and feeling FOMO, but I'm not sure how to get out of this slump. How did you get over this shift after college? Love the podcast and so proud of you, XO.
Oh.
Do you want to answer that, Tay? Because you had moved in to home right after college too. So I feel like you can relate to this most immediately.
I think, well, first of all, I think everyone can relate to when you're on your phone too much, everyone gets FOMO. Yeah. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
It's like we live in a horrible like bubble of our phone.
And it's not just like doing things FOMO,
No.
It's like closet FOMO, makeup
It's like,
FOMO.
what people have.
Look
It looks like they
FOMO.
have, all these influencers have so much money, they can buy whatever they want. Like, remind yourself, what was that?
I literally in my head thought, what the hell is that noise? And then I just kind of let it go.
Remind yourself, and I know it sounds dumb, but social media is not real.
Yeah.
Okay? So maybe some things you see are, you know, because some people are more authentic
like,
than
who's
others.
being real, like right now.
Right, you know, like we're so real. But just tell yourself that. Second of all, I moved home right away. So I graduated May 2023. Right after graduation, I moved home and didn't spend the summer at college, like the college house, just because I was ready to be just at home. And also my house was crusty, and that was mainly the reason. I just can't with the crustiness.
Was it crusty?
Yeah. And my room was a little shoebox. Anywho, I did struggle with that a lot. I feel like I was trying to do a lot of things. And then sometimes if I wouldn't, I'd kind of isolate myself and then I'd get really sad and lonely. It did help though that at the time, a lot of like my high school friends were living at home as well. So that felt comforting and they were really close by. But ever since I moved home, there's been many of my friends that have moved to New York, moved to California, like done all the cool things. And that can be like, oh shoot, like I'm just in my Minnesota hometown, like, ugh. But you just have to change your perspective. So right now that's where you're at. And that's like a stepping stone in what you're going to do. I'm not at home right now. So I'm in a suburb near my hometown, I'll say. And although it's not I don't know how to describe it, but I'm still like near hometown, kind of the same thing. I work in where we went to high school, like in that city. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes you're not where maybe you ever like envisioned yourself to be. Maybe I definitely thought I was going to move to Chicago right away after college. And right now that's not the case. And it's still like something I'd want to do, but just know you're not alone. And so many people are living at home, like feeling the exact same way. Social media can be so draining. And granted, I like to post on my stories a lot. I'm a little stories hoe, but that doesn't mean I'm like happy.
It just means that you have a creative eye that you like to capture.
I feel like I have an eye for detail and I like to post like food and like outfits and what I'm doing sometimes. But I've definitely been there for sure. I still struggle with that. Just because I still am in Minnesota and I definitely feel like I'm someone who needs to leave the nest for a little bit. So just know you're not alone and you're doing the right things by taking time off of social media, but don't also overwhelm yourself with trying to do a million things because that's not fulfilling.
I think we can always find a negative in where we are too, is like, I remember I lived at home and I was like, God, why am I at home? Like, oh my God. And then I lived in uptown and I was like, God, why? I want to like move on. I want to like move to a nicer apartment. Like I'm ready for it. And then, you know, you keep doing that, but you can always find a negative in whatever you're doing. I always think that. So reframing your mindset as a part of like bringing better energy into 2025 is like, I get to be at home, spend time with my family I would have never spent time with them. And I get to save a lot of money. Like that's pretty badass. Like I'm setting myself up for success. Nobody gets to have a savings like you do when you're living at your parents' house.
I know.
Like literally like take it as like I have so much more free time and I have time with them that I really get to enjoy that I'll never probably ever get to enjoy again.
That's what I did tell myself going back to that when I was living with mom was this is time, like prime time together. So that really helped me through it. I wish I could say that I saved when I was living at home.
Oopsie, Amazon. Your Amazon got a little crazy.
Mom literally said something. She's like, what is it now? Because I'd have packages all the time. If I could go back, I would have saved more, but I'm doing fine and well now. Right? Yeah. I'm fine now in learning budgeting. But I think as dumb as it sounds, you're not alone. Just remember that.
There are 2 creators that I can think of right now that I know that are living at home. And you would never, I don't think anyone would ever know that.
I have a friend that's...
Yeah, they're killing it. They create like the most beautiful, like curated content and they're living at their parents' house still trying to figure it out. And if you would ask them, they would probably respond in the same way that you're writing and responding. So just remember that social media is not all that it seems and it doesn't have to be a negative because those people are making the most out of it. They're making opportunity out of it. And you could be too, which is why this is all about energy shifting mindset. Energy and mindset go hand in hand, and we're going to shift it today.
And with the shifting, I think shift your mindset and perspective of what society says is like normal and literally throw that away.
Throw it.
Because what is wrong with living at home? Honestly, the biggest thing when I was going to my old therapist and I was living at home, the biggest thing for me and why I left was my own mental health. I needed to like have my own space for various reasons. And that was the main driving factor of me moving out. And I feel so much better. And I still go home all the time. I was literally there last night.
Slept over.
I sleep over all the time. But I think it's changing how it really comes down to, and Sydney kind of helps me with this too, is how do you feel and go off of that? Like, what are you legit feeling? And if you're fine at home, then maybe save up, stay there, try to make a plan. But if you're going insane, like a lot of people do, maybe it's time to start looking at some affordable places.
Yeah. And it is not an issue to move. Like you moved less than 20 minutes away from home.
Oh my God. Yeah. 15 minutes.
There is such this idea when you're growing up and wherever you are right now, like growing up, I mean, through your 30s is that you have to leave the nest. You have to move. And I will say I am kind of a vote for it because I did go to Arizona. I've never grown more in my entire life than that year. Like was honestly the shittiest year of my life, but it was the most growth I've ever had. So I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm not saying that you have to. And I think that especially if your values are being close to your family and home body and you're getting fulfilled with the job that you have here and you're making like good money and you have a really solid community and you're being the person you want to show up as and be, why do you feel like you need to move?
Yeah.
Like what's wrong? Why are you making that rule for yourself like you have to? No one made the rule. You make the fucking rules. That's also part of having boss energy and being a main character. You make the freaking rule. So if you don't want to move or you feel as though you want to move because everybody else is, well, let's reframe that. Let's look at your life.
Yes.
How do you feel in your life? How do you feel in your lane right now? Is your lane full? Is it full of shit that's amazing? That's what I always like talk to Taylor about is like, I'm like, tell me why you want to move. Like whenever I talk to people about why they want to move, I'm trying to understand. Sorry, I literally have to like breathe heavily into the microphone because I still have congestion. I always ask them, are you moving because you think it'll be better and your problems will go away? That's what I'm trying to figure out because that's what I thought about my problems. And guess what? They come right with you. They're like, hey, we're here. You're a little bit further away.
They wait till you settle in. They're like, what's up, bitch?
They go, oh, your room at home had like wood floors. You got concrete here, baby. Oh, you're a little further away from your family. Oh, that's sad. What if your parents die? Like literally that's how fucked up my thoughts were when I lived in Arizona. It was like time you'll never get back. If you were in Minnesota, you'd be close to your family. Yeah. That was how twisted my brain was in Arizona. Like it was so
But I think
bad.
you needed that time.
I did because I needed to detach.
Yeah.
I had an anxious attachment to my family because I had so much anxiety. So that like helped me. It took a few like a little bit too high panic attacks. And then I realized that, wow, okay, I'm alive again. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Literally, I like smoked, I'm not joking, like 1 puff. So maybe like 2 milligrams of THC when I used to smoke. And I had a full blown panic attack and I had to watch Ellen DeGeneres on my phone, and The Office on the TV and do jumping jacks because my mind, I couldn't get off of it. Like I had to I was like, my mind wouldn't stop being like, you're gonna die. Like,
oh my God.
Because I had so much anxiety of like, oh my God, if I'm not at home, I'm not safe. If I'm not at home, I'm not like gonna be okay. It was just really bizarre.
I think for me,
where did that tangent go? I have no idea.
I know. I'm like,
sorry about that. No. I don't know where I just went, but I had to shed a little bit of my trauma.
I think what you're trying to say is you've always been someone who struggles with anxiety, and that followed you wherever you went. And now you're working.
Tangent is exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
yes.
like you were in this beautiful place. Like so many people would love to move to Arizona, but you still had that anxiety that was going to be there no matter if you were here or there.
So I had to work through that myself.
Yeah.
No place was going to solve that.
I think.
So amen to that. Sorry.
With me, a while ago, like months ago, I was kind of like stuck. And I remember talking to Sid and I was stuck on the fact of moving to Chicago. And I was like, it's ruining my fucking mind. And then for some reason, it just went out the window. And I think I accepted that right now I'm in Minnesota. I'm in an apartment that I freaking love.
So well designed, by the way.
Oh, thank
so
you. That's
cute.
what Kenzie
You did such
said.
a good job.
That makes me feel so good because it's a space I like being in. So right now I'm okay. I'm very content with where I'm at, but I know in my heart that I'm going to leave. And sometimes I even think like I'm going to move to like Barcelona for 6 months. Like I know that I need that with my soul, which sounds so dramatic, but I think I accepted where I am at now instead of living in the future and the what ifs. And then once my lease is up in July, which is literally going to come up quick, then I can reassess, hey, do I want to move to Chicago? Do I want to move somewhere else? And that obviously all depends on a job situation, which kind of sucks in real life. But
I always can retrain the brain. Yes. Though. Like you can figure it out.
I think my point is being content right now.
Yeah. I love that. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks,
You've grown a lot, sister. I'm so excited for you. So I wanted to just talk about these. This is kind of like how we'll wrap the episode. These are the 6 things of how I feel like you can walk into 2025 feeling different about yourself, choosing a different energy. And we're just going to go one by one because I think these are so good. And I thought about them. I'm like, yes. And they're also reminders that I need. So like, I don't ever put stuff out there that I'm like, I do this, you guys. So you gotta hop on this bandwagon.
I think people know that.
I'm like, these are the things that I'm focusing on.
Yeah.
So that I can be a boss biatch and like be it nicely, kindly.
Yeah.
But I still have boss energy. I'm the main character of my fucking life. I'm in control and I am energized going into this new year.
Yes.
So first one, I'm reworking my closet. Taylor was here yesterday, 2 trash bags out the fucking window.
It was very fun for me.
Oh God. I feel like a weight lifted off my shoulders, but I wrote down, we are using what we have to create boss outfits. We're not falling into trends because we know our own style.
Yeah,
I know my own. I'm starting to learn my own style. I'm starting to believe in like, okay, I see stuff that I really like and we're shedding the old clothes, the stuff that doesn't fit, the jeans that were too tight, the jeans that were too small, or like the shirt that really doesn't hit you very nicely.
Or like that one piece of clothing that you keep in your closet that you think I might wear this for one event in a year, get rid of it.
What was the worst thing that you saw in my closet yesterday?
Ooh, I think maybe there was some sweaters that were very raggedy.
The pink cardigan?
I hated that cardigan. Maybe the one that was, I see the trend. I do not think any of them were like bad. I see the trend you were trying to go for with some of the pieces, but that one with the buttons.
It
looked like a grandma's fucking sweater. You know what's sad
is I bought that. It's like a button-up work sweater, and that's not my style. And I bought it because there is a style that looks really good.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But it's not my style.
So
and that's
then
part of
yes.
showing up in 2025 energetically differently is like, I know my style and therefore I don't have to buy into trends because I know that that's not who I am.
Yes.
That's not the clothes that I want.
See, I love that because I think that you've changed a lot in that way.
Thank you.
Because I feel like that is so true of don't just try to buy the trends unless you genuinely like it.
Yeah, there's some trends that I'm going to buy into because I like them. But Like they're going to stay around for a while, but I'm not going to just buy to buy. You know what I mean? I also put down like we're only buying when we need it or it's a staple, because that is like, I know who I am. I'm in control. I'm in control of that also means of my budget. I'm in control of when I show up and I look in my closet, I'm like grabbing pieces that I feel good about and confident in. And part of that, all of this comes back wrapped around to, I'm getting ready every day. Because it makes me feel good. Because my energy when I get ready, I'm like different. I show up totally different. The last 4 days I've been sick, so I've been on my ass and looking like an absolute raggedy
And that's also very hard for your mental health.
Yeah. And today I woke up, brushed my hair. I had already like had it done, whatever, but like brushed my hair, did my makeup, and I put on a cute outfit of sweatset. This could be ugly. This could have been like very plain Jane, but I threw a little like sweater over my shoulders. I feel different today.
That's important.
Getting ready is important.
I think mom kind of, and grandma honestly instilled that into us, is like, because our grandma, she always would have her red lipstick on no matter what, like occasion. If she's going to fucking Starbucks, like bitch has her red lipstick on. You want to feel good. And if that's something that makes you feel good, then do it. And like mom, even that lady will go to the grocery store and get ready. I'm like, okay.
I'm getting ready. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm like,
granted, she is single, so maybe she wants to find her Prince Charming in the aisle.
Taylor and I have been a little bit of a matchmaker. I'm not going to lie.
We have. It's been really fun, but we are pushing 2025 for mom. We are pushing her out of her comfort zone.
Yep. Sorry, I just put on way too much Summer Fridays lip liner or lip gloss. It like went a little bit thick on there. It came out quick.
Okay, sweetie boo boo.
Okay, moving on to number 2. It's confidence is built. And I know I had an episode about confidence and how I'm working on it, but part of being confident is believing that you have confidence.
Yeah.
So it's backwards. I'm not the most confident person ever.
Me either.
But I am believing that I'm confident. I'm believing that I'm beautiful. I'm believing that I'm strong. I'm believing that I have all the shit that I want to have, because if I believe it, I'm showing up different in my energy. You literally feel lighter. I'm like, oh, wow, like weight lifted off my shoulders. Guarantee you're going to show up different in your job, in your friendships, in your relationship. Like when I believe like I'm attractive, I show up better in my relationship.
Yeah. Because that's so true. I love
when
that.
I feel like I'm frumpy, I'm complaining and I'm like a cling master. I'm like, Jordan, hug me.
Give me a hug. That was this morning.
Well, that was just because I love him. I just wanted him to hug me. This also means we're walking into a room with our shoulders up, back, and down. Okay, up, back, and down. I always say that when I'm doing my workout classes. We're speaking up in meetings because our voice should be heard. We have confidence, right? We are making eye contact when we talk to people. I had to work on that for a while. I'm better at it now, but like you have to work on it. Yep. And then we are standing tall when we know that somebody's looking at us. So I'm talking about when you walk into a restaurant and people are kind of like looking around. It's an organic thing to do. Everybody looks at everybody. Yep. We're standing tall. We're fine. We're confident. We're walking in with power. When you start to carry yourself different, your energy's different, everything changes in your life. It's bizarre, but it's true.
I think too, a confident woman or male is sometimes in society looked at as like, oh, they're full of themselves. They're an asshole. It's like, no, actually fucking love that for them.
And what does everybody say? Fake it till you make it.
Yes.
When you talk to somebody who you're perceiving as like a kind of a boss woman, sometimes a little bit intimidating. Yep. Maybe previous me would have judged them because I'm like, I wanted what they had, but I wasn't willing to say it. They're like, oh, I fake it till I make it. I'm like just trying to.
I admire that about people. If I see, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be like more like that.
You know who's really confident? I've already said her in the episode, but Sid Samborski.
Oh yeah,
badass. Her confidence. She's like, yeah, watch me. Like, and I think that's the coolest thing.
And
like,
because of how beautiful of a human she is and like her things she's been through, it makes me love it even more.
Yeah, she was at the live show.
There's sometimes those people that are really fucking confident. I'm like, you're kind of a butthole.
Yeah, there are people like that. But confidence changes how people look at you. And they kind of like, it might even be a little edgy, but they want it, they're aspiring and they're watching. Because they're like, wait, well, I want that energy. And all you got to do is fake it till you freaking make it. I'm telling you right now. Third one I said is saying what we mean. So using kindness, but directness is so important because I'm a people pleaser. I definitely am working on that a little bit, but I'm not going to be afraid to tell somebody what I mean or what I don't like.
Yeah.
Why? It's my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm confident. I know that's what I want and what I believe. I'm going to say what I mean.
I think I do that very well, but I need to remember that people's feelings are involved.
Yeah. We can all be a little better at that.
Yeah. I think sometimes we're so in our own head that we forget how it might affect someone else. But I think from when I was younger, I think I've always, after I got through this shy stage when I was really young, but I've always said what I meant.
You're good at that.
But
I think you're really good at that.
I think I need to work on the other piece of like, okay, make sure that you're saying like the I statements instead of you, or those things that sometimes can be forgotten.
But you're working on it. And you know that you can say what you mean.
I'm never going to fucking not say what I mean.
I know. That's good,
I'm like,
though.
fuck, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? I can't lie.
We can't lie.
If I feel a certain way, you're going to see it on my face.
No, what do you mean? Taylor's eyebrow gets higher than her hairline. It's like insane. I was like, whoa,
or like
there it goes.
If I don't like something, or if something's uncomfortable, or even at work, like you're going to see it because I can't. Yep. I don't have a poker face.
No, you literally
so
don't.
Yeah, I'm
like, do you like the shirt yesterday? You're like, no.
No, I don't. Get rid of it.
Does it make me look weird? Yeah. I'm like, okay, all right, no worries. I like that. I respect that more though, because I don't question where you stand.
Yeah.
It's always obvious. And that also to me tells me security in yourself.
Yeah.
So you show up differently to other people.
I like that.
Yeah. And saying what you mean is important, because you have to get used to saying what you mean, and also being confident in like, okay, let's do an example. Let's say tonight I didn't feel good. I felt kind of shitty. I know for a fact that I would say, hey, I am not coming. I don't feel well. I'm not going to show up as my best self. So I'm not coming to drinks tonight. Mm-hmm. No one's not going to not be my friend. No one's like talking shit about me because I'm not there.
Oh yeah. No.
Like, say what you mean and be confident. Like, no, people are so obsessed in their own lives, by the way.
Yeah.
They aren't thinking about you.
They're not.
They're not.
Yeah. Maybe
so
for 10
quit
minutes,
worrying about
they wish you were there. And then also, it's so much better to, in that situation, for people that may struggle with that, for the people pleasing, or like I know a lot of people, like if they say they're going to go, they're like, I have to go. I'm not like that. But with that situation, it's so much better to say the honest truth and be direct and say, hey, I'm like what you said, I'm not going to show up my best self, than saying, oh, some fucking dumb lie. Like,
which
please.
We've all done.
Yeah, but I've done that before too, but it always works out better when you're just honest and you're like, hey, this is what's going on. Like one time recently, I was like, I'm having like, I need a mental health night. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sorry, I can't hang out, even if it was my idea. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not the end of the world.
Nobody is going to be mad at you. They'd rather you show up as your true self. Number 4, rewrite who you are if you don't feel aligned to it.
Oh.
So this one is really important to me, to get to you guys, to your ears. Like, since when are we not allowed to rewrite who we are? So thinking about what I talked about earlier in the episode of like, I don't really like how much shit I've been working on and doing. I don't really like that I've not been like my morning workout person at all.
I've not been that either, and it's making me sad. I don't like
it really. Like, it's bugging me. It's rubbing me the wrong way.
Me too.
It's not who I am. I haven't been prioritizing workouts. I've been letting shit get like fall in the way of them.
Me too.
Or this could mean like anybody out there listening being like, I don't like that I never do my hair. Like for work. That's sometimes, I'm like, why don't I ever just like get ready? Like pre-COVID, I got ready all the time. Like whatever it is, why can we not rewrite who we are right now? There's nobody standing in your way. If you're not the talkative person in meetings,
change it. Yeah.
How do you think I started talking to meetings? I know I talk a lot all the time. I used to be a pipsqueak on meetings. Now I literally have been told I have to stop talking. Okay. So rewrite it. And it just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, a little bit of pit stain sweat, because it is anxious at first, and then you will be fine. But let's rewrite who we want to be.
I love that.
People should be journaling about who they see themselves as. Like a practice that I did. Sorry, I'm absolutely babbling.
No, I
right
like
now.
this. I'm taking it in.
5 years from now, who do you want to be? And then go backwards and say, okay, if this woman that I want to be owns like a multifaceted brand strategy company and has like talks live in front of people, like, I'm a speaker and has courses to teach women how to be confident and embrace their best life, I have to live that. Mm-hmm. So part of the qualities I need to really build is like staying structured to my schedule, which is working out in the morning.
Side note, one thing that I see with you is you are someone who needs to share your like wisdom to other people. Like like a TED Talk or like Mel Robbins type of vibe.
Oh my God, I love
like,
her.
I know I love her, but I wouldn't do that. Like, that's not me.
Yep.
And I love being on here, but you are someone who like, and I've seen you obviously with your events when you get so much joy from that. So like, that's what you need to do. And that's what you should aspire for your 5-year plan.
I love sharing things with people. And like, people think that this just comes naturally. No, I rewrote this for myself. This is not who I am organically. It's not like getting on the microphone and talking like to people. I stutter a lot. I have like literal straight up dyslexia. Like I can't read for shit. Like it literally like looks jumbled to me when I read on the screen. So this was me rewriting. These take skills. You rewrite, you practice, and you do.
I love that.
And that's how I get to show up who I want to be. And I got a long way to go. But last year me and this year me don't even know each other because I rewrote last year. And now this year me and 2026 me are not going to know each other either because I'm rewriting shit.
Wait, 2025?
Well, no, I'm saying like when I reevaluate coming into 2026 too. Like this 2025 me and 2026 me are going to be totally different too.
Yeah, I think I'm a lot different than last year too.
I think so.
For sure.
I think so. In a good way. Really good way. Okay, 2 more. I have the 5th one is less time watching, more time doing. And this one is a little bit about social media too. I know we talked about it in the beginning, but I want to say one thing about social media. You just got to start doing it and you got to stop watching it. Like literally stop fantasizing other people's lives over your own. And that's going to be the last one. So I'm not going to jump into that. But I think consuming a lot of social media makes us very negative, like mindset wise, very like a discomfort in where you are in your life. Okay. Yeah. Doing social media, in the process of doing it, you're worried about judgment. Once you do it, nothing happens and you're just fucking doing it. So stop worrying about what people are going to say about you. Stop looking at everyone else doing social media and being like, I wish I did a little bit of social media.
Then do it.
Do it. That's literally, this is a message to me too, by the way. It's a message to me. I'm a perfectionist. It's really hard for me to do social media because I want it to be perfect.
Yeah, I feel like I can see that with you.
But I stop watching everyone. Why are you watching everyone and being like, I wish I had that. I wish I did that. I wish I could. You can. That's kind of like when your friend Colin told me when I talked to her at the event that you had, I want to get more into fashion. I know I've talked about this, but she's like, then do it. Like start posting your outfits. And I've slightly like, you've done it,
incorporating it a little bit. Yeah. I'm just not like, I know with when I am going to launch something, it's going to be 100% and I'm not ready for that right now, but
that's okay.
It's fun for me to post my outfits and like add the link and show that. Like it's got a little creative outlet for me.
You're good at it. You have an eye for outfits. Taylor's going to be my stylist, by the way. I have decent style. Like I have like a decent amount of style.
I think you just sometimes struggle with what looks good on you.
Yeah.
Like you're like, you need an opinion and I can be that for you.
Yeah. But you're good. You're elevated. Your eye like goes to it right away, where my eye is like, I have to like see an example, but that's also like ADHD brains. Like I have to see it to be able to like see it come together. Whereas like some people can just visualize it. And
which is so weird because I definitely have ADHD, but maybe it's a different time. Yeah. That's what I think.
Because if I can't see something, it's gone. It's gone with the wind. Do you know? I don't no idea what's in that closet. No clue. Probably should I need. By the way,
also Scotty. I know he's laying on top of all the new apparel.
Mixon's under my arm right now.
Guys, side note, the new apparel is so good.
I know I didn't buy enough.
It is like, I want to wear it everywhere. It's like the best I've seen. It is so good. I'm excited.
I have something being made right now that is, oh my God, it is so
the
fucking
collab
good.
thing.
Yeah. Yep. And then my hoodies right now that are about to come out, that I have to, we're booking the shoot this week.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah,
I
got the time. I just got
I would love
hold
to
of
come
people
to that too.
And my friends at Profesci to shoot that. And then the hats, holy shit. They're going to be done. The first batch is going to be done on the 30th. And then I wanted to launch everything together. That's why I'm waiting.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to wear this shit like every day.
I know.
Like literally, it is so good, you guys. I feel like I'm talking it up and everyone's going to be like, oh my God, thank God. Good. But it is like every one of my friends was like, oh, damn. Like it's not just a logo, by the way. So like
it is get that so much more than that.
This is the turning point of everything I'm doing.
And the coolest part that I want to like make sure to say and that people listening know, you are so like, yeah, I have a creative eye in like fashion, but you are so good at bringing things to life, and you designed this hoodie.
Oh, thanks. With my friend Abby.
Yeah, but you had a vision. You saw it through. Like, this is your creation with the help of some others, which is so cool.
Every word on it, all I'll say is my words that I put on there. Like, every piece of it is mine. I had a few friends that, of course, gave me opinions. And then my friend Abby, because she's like the AI wizard of like Illustrator, to like make it come perfectly to life, of course. And she's so talented. Abby Emmons, by the way. And it's finally alive, and it is. I'm so fucking proud of it.
And
like, that's what's exciting for me.
What a cool thing that you collaborated with others.
Yeah.
Like, you don't always have to do things completely on your own.
That's part of the like new energy in the new year, is not doing shit alone.
And I am into like tarot cards and like spirituality, and a lot of what I've been seeing that comes to me is like collaborate with your peers. Or,
oh my
like,
God.
people like, and I think that's kind of a good example of that.
You don't have to be the expert at everything. That's a part of the confidence thing. When I used to be bad at something, I used to get really upset about it because I wanted to be good at everything. Definitely a childhood thing, like where I must have been praised only for when I was good at things or something like that. Thanks, Mom and Dad. No, I'm kidding. But literally. And they're amazing people. Sorry, I'm not shading them, I swear. But part of that was learning that, like, wait, why don't I just ask for freaking help? Like, what am I doing? Why am I like trying to learn AI, like Illustrator? I mean, not the other AI.
Yeah.
Why am I trying to learn Illustrator right now?
When you have a friend that can help.
When my friend can do it.
Yeah.
Why the hell? Like, what?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm not doing that. Like, why am I trying to like find a printer, like to do it myself and like have less people? And no, God, I just get it done. Like,
yeah.
Oh my Lord. And
So-
I'm not cutting any corners this year. Ever. I wouldn't ever do that, but I'm never cutting a corner ever again.
Yeah. That reminds me, I told you this one girl, Madeline, she reached out to me on Instagram after saying she listened to the podcast, and she was like listening to the part of I want to style people and do that. And also I got a part-time styling job. So
Literally
slay.
so proud of you, slaying.
That'll help me with the foundation of it.
SLEIGH, because 'tis the season.
What?
Slay.
Oh, I was like, wait, I can't even spell that right now. But anyways, this listener and girl, she has her own photography business. She's slaying. And she reached out to me on Instagram DM and said, like, I listened to the podcast, like, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to like help you and collab.
Yes.
And that's like exactly what I need.
Yes.
So it's cool.
Yes.
So when I'm ready, that hopefully will happen. But another segue into why that's so important. You don't need to do everything on your own.
No, you don't need to do everything on your own.
Okay, this advice is so good it should be paid for.
I know. This shouldn't be free.
This should not be free.
This shouldn't be free. Okay, last one.
Should have sucked for free.
Oh my God, I forgot about that video. That was a Vine.
That is my ADHD.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Glad to see you. Okay, last one. Fantasizing your day to day and romanticizing your life. I think this is a great one to just like wrap up on, because the little things have started to make you happy and me happy. My coffee that I made you this morning.
So good. Toasted marshmallow and espresso. If you are debating getting an espresso, fucking
Do
get it.
And I will say, I do want to be drinking clean coffee. Yes, absolutely. Do I know if Nespresso is clean? I have no idea. Guess what? Right now, Nespresso is serving me. She is giving me happiness in the morning. Sometimes I drink for systematic coffee, I think it's called. You can get it from like Lake Winds. There's a lot of places. But Nespresso in my morning with my collagen in it, with my nut pod creamer, with a little bit of this sweetener creamer that I really love. Happiness, literally joy.
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, I got the hiccups.
I definitely, right now, when we were saying like I'm not working out in the mornings as I like to as much, I think I'm also kind of slacking in the eating department. Mm-hmm. I would love to like cook again more and like eat cleaner, but I'm sorry, I ain't getting clean coffee creamer.
I know, it is what it is.
Like, I don't
choose
think
your battles.
I feel like everything has, like, I don't know. That's just somewhere I'm like, okay, I want it to taste good.
I know, but
please.
The point is romanticize. Romanticize your coffee.
Oh, I do, for sure.
It's like exactly why I want to get out of bed. Like I want to like have my little lemon water and then like have my coffee with my protein powder in it. And then ideally would go to the gym. I haven't been lately. I've not been feeling well, obviously, amongst other things. But I romanticize the little things. Like The other night, Jordan made me dinner. Like he used AI,
I know, it looks
wrote
so
out his
good.
little, what we had at home, and then made me dinner. That was like a dream. That was like a perfect little surprise date night. Like that is romanticizing your life. Like that is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We watched a movie in bed. That is a beautiful thing. I look forward to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Like the slower moments.
Yeah.
I think in the morning, I start out with my Nespresso as well. Light a candle. Sometimes I do my little tarot cards. And then I journal and then read my like stoicism book. Mm-hmm. And that if I can and it takes like 10 minutes. If I can do that in the morning, I feel like 10 times better about myself. Because and then sometimes I'll sage and then I light my little patchouli, incense stick. Yep. That is so simple to me. And I already have everything, but it makes me so happy.
It fills your cup.
Yeah.
It's so, so amazing to just like have these little moments in life that bring our confidence and make us feel fulfilled in life. And that's what you need to build your confidence. Because when you feel less fulfilled, and let's just say you were going through your day to day and not looking at the little things, like what is there to celebrate?
Exactly.
Celebrate the little pieces of life. It's so good for you to do those things. Oh God. And like even just going to the gym and having it not be like 3 hours long, like having it be like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's like, I move my body, I sweat. You bet your ass I sweat. Holy pit stains.
I think
seriously.
one thing I want to do at the gym more is stop having a time limit. Like get whatever you need to get done and little less on my phone, and then making time to sauna after. For some reason, that's where I struggle. I'm like I'm always rushing in the gym.
Talked about that on my last episode.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I'm always rushing, and it's like a task right now. And I want it to be where I used to be like this, where it's like something that feels so good, and I kind of just take my time and like frail around.
Yeah. Like frolic, literally frolic about. Who cares?
Yeah.
And like romanticizing like the outfit that I pick out for the gym. Mm-hmm. Like I just got this blue Whitney Simmons outfit. That should have been one of my things. What is it called? I almost said Garage Fit. Gymshark. What the hell?
Oh, cute.
Gymshark, navy blue, Whitney Simmons pants, which means they fit like a glove. Like literally, cute. Like with my little white high socks and my new white shoes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Call the police.
Call the police.
Hottie alert. Hottie alert. It's like, how fun is it to just like have those little pieces of your day that are beautiful? And when you're hustling, but you're moving way too fast, you don't romanticize the little things. I'll tell you that. And then guess what? My confidence goes poo-poo out the window.
And poo-poo out the window. And also you want more.
Obviously.
Because you're not stopping and smelling the roses.
Nope.
Okay.
Exactly.
Stop and smell the roses.
Smell
Get those nostrils,
roses, girl.
Up in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing we're also loving right now to kind of end is Queer Eye.
What? Oh my God.
So good.
If you haven't watched season 10, I think it's 10.
So good.
I watched it. I finished it in 2 days because I was sick. I cried every episode at least once. At least once.
I started it last night with Mom. Cried. Yeah.
It's emotional.
So good.
Also, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
So did I tell you about how I asked Lorena for a sign?
You need to explain this.
Okay.
Yes.
This is really important. So this is our end of our episode. But
if you're liking spiritual signs and those things, then keep listening.
When I have time to slow down, I'm actually paying attention to the signs that are being sent to me from like spiritual guides and different things and whatever you believe in. And our sweet, sweet great aunt Lorena passed away a few days ago. She was 104. She's an amazing, beautiful human. It was our mom's, our grandma's sister, I should say, but our mom's very, very, very close aunt.
Who raised her basically.
Yeah. Yep. So this is a very emotional time for my mom. And I told her to ask for a sign, and I said I would too. And two things happened. Number one, in my phone, I went to go find the video of Lorena and I when I sent a video to Jordan of me talking with Lorena. And I scrolled over on accident, and there was a video of Mom telling Lorena the story of when I was born and when Lorena came over and held me and like said stuff. And it was like a blurry photo, but the audio is perfectly clear. I just found it. I apparently had taken the video, never seen it, never deleted it on my phone because I found it. That was number one. Number two, I said, I want a sign. And then I said, no, you know what? I want a purple sign. I want a purple sign, and I'm not planning on leaving my house. So you better figure out how the hell to send it to me. Sorry, I got a little aggressive. And because I'm sick. I'm watching Queer Eye. They literally do this scene out of nowhere. It was literally right after I asked for a sign, like it was that morning. They're doing the scene where this woman is like in her house and they're going to paint the walls, but they said, I want you to write on the walls everything that like makes you feel at home and makes you feel safe and makes you feel like you're in the right place, which obviously can also mean like when you're passing, like you're going to the right place and all this stuff. He hands her purple markers and she's wearing a bright purple ring, like bright purple ring. And they wrote this whole scene was about purple and writing it all over the walls. Call it what you will, that I watched that random ass episode on the same day that I asked for a sign from my auntie Lorena in 2 purples. Call it what you will. I don't care what you say. That literally I said, that's her. I know it. I know it for a fact. So asking for signs, paying attention to the little things. Oh my God. I'm just living so much better with this way.
I believe there isn't any coincidences.
I don't either. It's not a coincidence. I just think that it's safer for the people and more comfortable for the people when they say, okay, that's just a coincidence. Well, guess what? I asked for that sign verbatim.
Yeah.
There's no way that just happened.
No.
And by the way, life is way more fun when you ask for signs and you receive them and you believe in them.
And you're open to receiving.
And you're open. So
I love that.
Boom. That's how we're ending it, babes.
What are we, lastly, to end it all, what are we number 1 bringing into 2025?
I did a whole episode on it before this, but I am bringing in... What am I bringing in? What am I bringing in? I have so many things that I'm like,
I think you... Okay, no, I'm not going to tell you.
You can tell me.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yes, wait, I like that. Let's do that.
Okay, good idea.
I think you are bringing in peace, confidence for what your goals are, and also slowing down. And I know we've said you need to slow down so many times. Yeah. But you got to slow down.
I understand that now. My health is like at risk now. So it's time to slow down.
But you can still achieve these goals with slowing down.
If I have time management skills, yes.
Yeah.
You're bringing in listening to your gut, trusting your gut, and standing by decisions that you make.
Oh, I just got chills.
Really? I just got sweaty.
I definitely need to do that.
Literally, but in a positive way.
Yeah.
That's me like loving on you and saying like, trust yourself. You know what you're doing. You know, you're smart. So just know that in your gut, you're making the right choices.
I love that.
Aww. That's my sister. We love you. We respect you. We appreciate you. And we cannot wait for 2025 because it's going to be a good ass mother effing year.
And you're going to walk around with the goddamn good shit on the new apparel. We're going to have events, Galentine's. Deacon came with her toy because she got all fired up. Whoops. Sorry about that. So many good things coming. The challenge that I've been talking about incessantly, I'm going to reach out to you if you hear this. You probably already got an email from me, but we are going to change it to February because I feel rushed and sick. And you don't want to do something.
I don't want to do something half-assed. Yeah. And I want to give this my all. So we are moving it to February. So all of my amazing humans that were already signed up, I apologize, but I hope this works better for you because I wanted us to all have a break. I think I got a little aggressive coming into 2025 and I think it's better this way and it's more thought out and strategic. So I love you. I respect you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful Christmas. If that's what you practice and what you believe in. Otherwise, happy Hanukkah. Lots of love. Live, laugh, love. Slay the day.
Live, laugh, love. Love yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.